Alright everyone, hello. Gonna just kind of cut in with something here because I know that in my recent community post I mentioned I was going to be doing some content around either a VV or the new Uta starter deck that had released very recently. Bit late on either of those, I know, but we've just had something else drop. A lot of people have been talking about it. This is something else that I've kind of wanted to get into for a hot minute too. So we're having a first look at like the actual one of the decks, so I may as well I'll quickly show. Not great at the moment with the current setup, but we have the we have one of the new Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World. So this is going to be the new card game that kind of runs along the same side, runs alongside the old Dragon Ball card game. But it's kind of got its own support. It doesn't use anything from that other one. It's going to have like a PC client running alongside it. So we're going to take a look at this deck here today. I'm going to do the other decks in the future. I need to get a hold of them first because at the time of recording this, there's like some pre-release stuff going on. So currently, they're checking who's actually available for what. So you can only get like so many decks at the moment. I do definitely want to do a lot of Dragon Ball card game content. I want to do other card game content. I do want to still make loads of One Piece stuff though. But do let me know if you're interested for any of the Dragon Ball stuff. I definitely want to do gameplay on the PC client that they have coming out. I feel like that'll be tons of fun. And we'll definitely add a bit more to the channel, kind of broaden out in terms of TCGs and stuff. So without further ado, I'm gonna get this thing open. Now I do know that these things have. So it mentions it comes with a little pack, right? And then on top of that, it comes with a code because you can. They now have codes which you can use for the PC client when that drops. So they're essentially doing a Pokemon card game kind of thing, right? So you're able to buy packs in real life, and then you can just go ahead and get some packs in the game as well. So here we've got the Goku, the Super Saiyan Goku for the red starter deck here. We'll get him out the foiling of that. And then on top of that, we also have this really cool bonus pack. So in this will be an alt art of a card that's already in the deck, but kind of bring out the deck, start somewhere, So without further ado, we'll kind of just get this thing open. The only problem is I never am great at these things, so I'll probably just cut to when this is open. Okay, so yeah, we got that thing opened up. I know it was the Goku dice on the front, so we'll kind of just go back to that a quick second. So yeah, we get that. You also get this card at the back too. There is a code on the other side, which I'm going to save the code because I do want to use it. I do want to try the client out, and I want to make as much content for this as possible alongside One Piece. It'd be very cool if One Piece got something similar. I know that because of how the client looked from some of the screenshots I saw, they probably can't do the same thing, but it would have been nice. It would have been cool. But yeah, without further ado, so we're going to take a look at the cards here. We're going to let these kind of focus out as best I can. So we're going to kind of take a look at the cards just as they are. If they sound if they sound really cool and sound like they're really effective in game, cool. But I don't know all of the official rules for this one because I do know that there are some similarities to the other card game, but there could be some different things, so who knows. I do know that the leader, for example, has two sides. So we've got Son Goku. So this is the side you'll probably start with when the game begins. Really cool when attacking, just draw a card, so that's just always really nice, always really cool. And then we've got the Awaken skill here, which I do remember. So when your life hits four cards or less, you get to draw a card and then flip this card over. So I believe the core gameplay is that you will start with 8 lives pretty much no matter what. So the idea is you'll kind of work halfway, you'll do an effect and then kind of awaken, to which we then get Super Saiyan Son Goku. So we have the when attacking still for drawing a card, so we get to keep that, which is really cool. And then we have activate battle once per turn, choose up to one of your battle cards, and it gets 5k power for the battle. So yeah, really cool leader, really, starting off really strong, really basic, but strong, simple, but effective. So yeah, very, very cool leader, very cool. Next up, we do have, actually, can we get a bit better light here, maybe? Probably, I'm trying. So next we've got another one of the foil cards, so this is probably one of the few that you'll have 2 of, so you'll probably have to get 2 starter decks if you want to play sets of these, which you most likely are. This seems like this is going to be a good card for red already off the bat. So it's a it's a 5 cost. You must at least pay 2 red to do this, and then it's a 35k power at the top here. I do remember that much. And then it's got double strike, so when this does deal damage, it's going to deal 2 instead of 1. Really cool, really standard. And then a really cool on play, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards, and they get minus 20k power for the turn. So if your opponent's got something on the field and you want to like remove it, you want to like get rid of it, you can play this, you can minus that power, and then just kind of swing into it immediately, right? So that seems really cool. So we do get 2 of those. We got Son Gohan Adolescence. Yeah, because Dragon Ball really did like specifying like all the different variants of characters, right? It makes sense that there's like so many. The transformations are already enough. Like the character concepts is another thing too. So yeah, we got this Gohan. Yeah, we'll go over like decent power, decent cost, right? And then he's got critical. So yeah, this is another thing. So red's going to be this really aggressive, like hit hard, hit fast. Really, standard procedure when it comes to the Bandai TCGs, right? So when this deals damage, instead of the opponent getting that life card and adding it to their hand like you normally would, they'll have to place it in their drop area instead, which is like, your graveyard, your discard pile, stuff like that. And then when attacking, choose it's one of your opponent's battle cards, it gets minus 10k power, so again, continuing on that really good like board aggression kind of play. So yeah, really cool. This being the other foil card, so we will get just 2 of those. I don't know if there's any other cards where we'll only get 2 of them. But either way, yeah, really cool cards. Cool. Next up, we get Whis. So this is choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. They get minus 5k. Seems like a pretty solid card. I mean, if it's all based around minusing power and just like having the power advantage, that's really cool. You'll notice the numbers here as well. So like the Gohan kind of had like 5k. This has 10k. So there are cards that are going to be better at using this counter number, because these are for when you're defending, right? Or when you're adding power to your attacks. So cards like this definitely like valuable for both reasons, for both the on play and even the counter power inside. So yeah, cool. I'll probably do like another video, probably like going over learning it, or maybe when the PC client drops, I'll kind of like do a video then, like we'll learn as we play, stuff like that, get back into the groove of it. But yeah, no, this is very cool. So yeah, this is definitely just going to be a 4 of card that we'll just have. So very nice, very cool. Next up, very standard, Master Roshi, just draw a card. Can't complain with that. I do like the art for him, he does really cool. I imagine, because this is another Bandai TCG, they'll definitely do something where, to begin with, they'll kind of just use, like, art from the anime. They might spice it up a little bit with these little effects. Luckily, because of games like Dragon Ball Heroes and stuff, they kind of have some stuff to work off, because, like, you'll notice some of the cards might even be similar to cards you've probably seen in those games, right? So, but yeah, that's just how that is. Next up, I've definitely seen this art from somewhere. We have Krillin. So, permanent, your turn. This card gets 5 plus 5k. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay, yeah. So this, think of stuff like the 2-drop Sanji from One Piece, if you will. So like, you have a way of adding your own life to your hand. So it's kind of a way of giving yourself more hand options. Can get you down to that awaken faster. You probably want to get to your awaken side and just kind of be really aggressive against your opponent. So yeah, no, this is really cool. And this will be probably, that is another 2 of it seems. Okay, cool. Fair enough, makes sense. There we go. So these are your super combos. So pretty much 9 times out of 10, these will pretty much just be something you'll always use for defending or adding power, and then they'll kind of have an effect based on if they were used for that, right? So you'll probably like never play these, but even still. So we've got Shin, Supreme Kai. So super combo, and then just an auto effect, so this is something that just triggers immediately. Opponent's turn, when you use this card in a combo from your hand, this card gets, 10k combo power. So again, just insanely like useful defensively, but could be used offensively. I mean, it's up to you. So I imagine being a super combo, we'll just kind of, we'll get a nice good 4 of those. Very nice, very cool. Hey, MVP, we got Android 17. Kind of like this focus up a little bit. So we have, okay, this is going to be like another just really good card for the, I say really good, it's just a nice like red card, okay? It's going to be just something else you want to play, swing with, stuff like that. It's not like your heaviest hitter, but it'll probably do some stuff. So, permanent, opponent's turn, this card gets 5k power, so, a nice card to play, got decent attack to attack with, and then it's even better to kind of help defend it, to keep it on the board, keep it consistent. And then just on play, add one card from your life to your hand. Oh, okay. So on top of the Krillin, we have other options to kind of just continuously add more stuff to the hand. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Red probably wants to be aggressive like that, but we do get 4 of this one. Okay. All right, that's interesting. That's fine. Yep, and then we'll have our skillless cards. So this is just an undulating team, just a fine card to have, I suppose. Yep. I imagine this will just be one that will also have, yep, 4 of. I generally, like, I've not really looked up any of these, so, like, I do want to do the other decks as well. And you'll probably, like, get this same response unless I do a bit of research after the fact. I'm just kind of doing, like, my first initial look. Like, this is the first time me holding any of these cards or even really looking into them. So this stuff is just, like, you know, it's really cool. I'm looking forward to the new Dragon Ball card hype. Should probably, before I start taking it away, we've just got, like, another one here. We've got Tien Shin Han. You know, just another standard skillless card. That's fine. That's completely fine. Makes sense, right? Because obviously you've got these tags at the bottom. So you've got Earthling, Universe 7-7. Just Universe 7-7. So they'll all probably be mostly built around the Universe 7 tag instead. So it'll just be like a lot of like Goku's team from that side of the anime, right? So yeah, really cool. And then yeah, we got Piccolo. Another just really good heavy hitter for the deck, I imagine. Cool, no worries, no worries. We'll also get another 4 of those. Yeah, so this is basically just like a lot of really strong red cards, like just even without skills, just to kind of be really aggressive and put a lot of pressure on your opponent. And then you've got like the heavy hitters who can do stuff like critical, such as this Beerus, the Gohan, or the double striking Goku, along with your leader being able to awaken really quickly. So yeah, that seems really cool. So we have, yeah, so got this guy just straight up in this deck as well, which is awesome. So he's also got critical. So again, he's just going to, you know, not be able to give that card to your opponent. They got to send it straight to the drop area. And then just when attacking, choose it to one of your other battle cards and they get 5k power for the turn. So not only is he just like 20k critical, he's also just going to help buff like the rest of, well, cards on your board, right? One at a time. But yeah, very cool actually, very cool. Nice for aggressive plays. We get 2 of those. Okay, yeah. So that's probably one that you probably want to like play more than 2 of. It depends. I don't know. And of course we do get a Frieza. It makes sense. He was part of the team. I do kind of like the art for this one though. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. Yeah. So very cool. 30k power on that guy. Skillless, and even a 10k for the counter. God dang. Okay. Very cool. We get 4 of those, and of course, you know, had to have Vegeta somewhere. More critical. Loads of critical in this. That's actually kind of cool. I wonder if there'll be, because we also have some extra cards, right? Which are like your, you know, they're like your like counters and mains from like One Piece, right? So I wonder if there's any that's going to give like critical to your characters, because maybe you want to give critical to the double strike Goku. But yeah, that's just it. This guy's 15k, just critical, just really nice early aggression card. Very actually. God dang. And you get like 4 of these? Yeah, that's really cool. Here we go. Okay, so we got the Kamehameha, of course. So this is going to be one of those cards that just during the turn you can just activate this and it'll just kind of help. From the looks of this one, it's going to be just choose your leader up to one of your battle cards, and they just get 15k power for the battle. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and they get minus 5k. So again, kind of helps you turn the tables, helps get rid of stuff from their board. Well, can help you like attempt to get rid of stuff from their board, whilst also just buffing yours significantly. So for a 1-drop like extra, very good, very cool. Oh, kind of revealed the other one there for a second. Might be. So you get 2 regular Kamehamehas, and then we have God Kamehameha. So, permanent, if you have no battle cards, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 1, and then activate main, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 30k power or less, and just KO it? Yo, that seems kind of okay. For like a 2 cost, that seems really good. You can, it's nice that they have the reduced cost effect, that's really cool. So like if you're really on the back burner, you know, they've got something really strong on the board, you can either play something to like, because you can also remove power, right? So if it's something bigger than 30k, you can remove the power, play this, get rid of it. That seems pretty decent. Nice little bit of removal in red. Oh, and we get 4 of these to work with. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, and then this one. So this might be something that might be in tandem with the new rules. I could be wrong. But It does say, at the start of the game, the player who goes second places one energy marker in their energy area. Removing one energy marker from the game is equivalent to switching one card from your energy with the same color as your leader to rest mode. Interesting. So I imagine this is kind of like, funny enough, the best thing I can kind of put this towards is kind of like, I don't know, the Hearthstone coin, right? For the player who goes second. So kind of a way to help them kind of, you know, keep in the game, if you will, because I guess there's always going to be those, like, card games are always going to have the situation of, like, you know, oh, it's better to go first, it's better to go second. But I guess this was here for balancing reasons. So I don't know, I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. So, yeah, no, this is very cool. I very much do like the sound of this deck. I do love my reds in the Bandai TCGs especially, but mostly any card games, they're just the really fun, like, fast aggression decks that just kind of like just completely put like loads of pressure on the enemy. So yeah, this is really fun. I definitely do want to cover the other star decks, so do keep an eye out for those. I will be uploading this at the time of like me recording this. I'm uploading this in the next 1 or 2 days. I'm looking to get a hold of the next ones over the weekend, as it is a Friday right now. So yeah, this one was kind of like an impromptu video coming out of nowhere. The VV and / Uta videos will kind of still happen. It's just taking a bit of time. But there, you know, at least this is here, right? This is definitely for like really good stuff to come. Definitely going to do loads of One Piece content still. Definitely want to do loads of Dragon Ball content as this stuff starts pumping out. But I guess we'll kind of see what it holds for me, right? So yeah. Oh yeah, actually, you know, we can't really end off the video until we've seen what's in this. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll kind of just open it. I say open this gracefully. It's not going to happen. Immediately I see it is the extra card. So, judging by the fact that it's only, there's only like 2 extras in here, I don't want to, I don't want to move, oh, I don't want to muck it up, but God knows I just will anyway, because it's kind of awkward to open it behind the camera, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to damage the card. Okay, alright, so I think we kind of, yeah. And da-da-da-da! Hey, there we go. So we got a God Kamehameha. I kind of expected this is what the foils would be like, or an alternate art promo, I would say. But no, this is really cool. I do like this. It looks neat. I like the foiling on it. It definitely looks a bit better than what my camera's doing for it right now, but especially with the blue glare, god dang. But yeah, really cool, really awesome. Definitely want to, you know, replace one of the regular ones for that, right? Bling out what you can. But yeah, we'll get this out the way. But yeah, definitely want to do some more Dragon Ball content. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more content in the future. This has kind of been a bit all over the place, but we got it. We're cool. We're good to go. So I'll catch you guys next time.